So in this video we'll be looking at changing this high volume suction hose. The same applies to the saliva ejector hose, and this is specific to the Belmont chairs. So the suction hose is disconnected from this point here and from the bottom of the tip valve, this point here. So the first step is to remove the old hose. So to do that, you twist and pull, and the hose detaches from this connector here. It'll also disconnect from the suction tip valve. This one here is damaged. So you pull it and it comes off. It can be difficult, but it will disconnect to the bottom of the tip valve. The old hose can then be discarded. So in terms of cutting the new suction hose, it's down to your preference as to how long you cut it. They come about 1.6 metres usually, but you can cut it shorter if you want to save on hose use. 1.2 is probably a sensible length, so I'd measure out 1 metre, 200mm, and then with some scissors, or in this case I've got some cutters, but scissors will also do it. Very simply just apply them and cut the hose, like so. Cut the hose properly. Get some scissors. Occasionally it leaves a little nylon spiral attached, so just some scissors to cut that point. Once that's done, we need to re-glue this end onto the spittoon. So the suction hose should be applied to a dry surface using glue. In this case I'm using super glue gel from Gorilla Glue, and it's very important this is dry, and a small dab of glue can go onto the barb. So rather than put it on the hose, I put it on the barb and just apply a couple of dots, maybe 3. Doesn't need to be very much at all. Certainly don't plaster it, otherwise you won't be able to get the hose off next time. And then twist and push, and the hose goes on. Like so. Same applies to the other end. So the suction tip valve, make sure this surface here is dry and clean, and apply a couple of small dabs to the barb. Take the other end of the suction hose and just push and screw, and then leave for the glue to dry.